this experiment's called hot air rises. So I'm going to try to prove that hot air really does rise. And to do this, you need a few simple things. You need a piece of paper, and you're going to draw a spiral on it with a marker. Then you're going to cut it out. And then after you cut it out, you have something like this, and you'll go ahead and tie a string to the top edge of it. Now let's see what happens when we hold it over the top of this bulb that's been on. Now this light is hot, so you don't want to get too close to catch it on fire. But you want to, if you hold it off away from the light bulb, you'll notice nothing happens. But hold it over the top of the light bulb, and there's heat coming off. Heat is rising off of the light bulb, and the fact that this is moving in a spiral, pushing the hot air up, causing it to turn, proves that hot air does rise. Now let's try another experiment. And we'll go over here. And I have this candle burning here. Let's see what happens. Does the same thing happen? Is heat rising off of this that will cause the spiral to turn? So hang it over, make sure it doesn't catch on fire. And heat is rising off of the candle, and there's a convection current that is causing this to happen. The heat rises and pushes up on the spiral, and then the cool air, which is more dense, rushes down and takes the place of the hot air and pushes up. Now there are some practical applications of the fact that hot air rises. An energy-saving way to use the fact that hot air rises is you can have a two-story home, and they did this back before they had electricity. You can heat your bottom floor and allow the heat from the bottom floor to heat the top floor without having to have registers upstairs. And a life-saving way that the fact that heat rises is that if there's a fire in your house, heat will rise and will take the smoke up, and so you can crawl on the floor and get out safely. And an energy-saving way that knowing that heat rises is you can have a ceiling fan that cools your home in the summertime, and then you can switch the switch up here and cause the blades to turn the opposite direction, which will pull the hot air that has risen, pull it down and bring it down to your living space so that your home is warmer in the wintertime just by turning your ceiling fan direction the opposite way.